Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. Dracula Untold. To me, as a Nostalgia Critic Junior, I consider this movie a bloodline because it says every bloodline has a beginning, and this movie is proof that this movie came before everything else, even though by years it's way late. But I'm going by timeline here, and this is in Transylvania. It says here, witness the origin story of one of the legend's most captivating figures in the action adventure, Dracula Untold. The year is 1462. And Transylvania has enjoyed a prolonged period of peace under the just and fair rule of the battle-weary Vlad III, the Prince of Wallachia. But when Sultan Mehmed II demands 1,000 Wallachia boys, including Vlad's own son, become child soldiers in his army. Vlad must enter into a Faustian bargain to save his family and his people. He gains the strength of 100 men, the speed of a falling star, and the power to crush his enemies. In exchange, he's inflicted with an insatiable thirst for blood, for human blood, that could force him into a life of darkness and destroy all that he holds dear. That is all on the back of the case. Now, to me, this is a complicated but interesting love story. Now, Prince Vlad was a boy who was given to the Turks for his father to save his people, but to Vlad, when he was starting in the Turks' army, he felt nothing when he killed men. Yes, this boy was sent off to a Turks camp to train to be a killing machine, and he wore I think like a silver armor chest. I mean like an armor suit that had the symbol of a dragon. And this was all before we see the main lead, Prince Vlad III. So, we start off our story where Vlad and his men are looking in the water for something. I don't know. And I was making hot dogs at the time. But anyway, they find out that some Turks men went to a cave that resembles the mouth of a vampire, where literally the floor is nothing but bones. Which means this vampire must have been in that cave for eons, or centuries, or years. Centuries or years, whatever. He was compelled into that damn wall because there was a curse to this power. If you gave in to human blood, you would become a vampire for an eternity, until someone comes and finds the strength to save their people. And that's what Vlad does in this movie. He comes to save the Transylvanians, along with to save his wife and son. That has the balls of steel to face a vampire dead in the face and say you want to save your people and your family. You gotta have balls of steel to do that. So, apparently the vampire knew that Vlad would come back searching for power. And he does. But there was a thing about a sultan's tribute and 1,000 boys. I would never give up 1,000 boys. If I had my own kingdom, I would never give up that many boys. I would never give up even one. I would fight to the death to save my country. And basically that's what Vlad does in this movie. He fights to the death until he can't take the insatiable, until he can either fight off the Turks or drink someone's blood. And in this case, that's a bad thing for Vlad. Right before his wife dies, she says, "Drink my blood." She was coming close to losing her life. And Vlad said, "Oh, fuck it. She's dead. Might as well drink her blood." So now he's called Dracula. We all know the iconic monster that can't stand bright light is Dracula. The fucking title gives it away. Dracula. Untold. This was the suit that he's wearing. It's a dragon. It's got the symbol of a dragon, but his cape is becoming a bat. I mean, this movie is exhilarating. For story, I gotta give it a 10 out of 10. But anyway, let's see. Where do we pick up? Oh yeah. After Vlad's son is kidnapped by the Turks, he goes to look at his fallen comrades who are close to dying and say, "Do you want vengeance?" And they all shake their head yes. I'm thinking to myself, Vlad, you're making an army of Draculas. Don't do this. You alone have the power to beat over 1,000 men and you fucking know it, dude. Well, apparently Vlad makes one of the dumbest mistakes you can do in a horror movie. Make more Draculas. Now let's see how this problem can be solved after Vlad got his son back. He says, "You forget who I am." Now, he was previously called Lord Impaler, but now he's called Dracula, son of the devil. How many more movies are we going to get that involves the protagonist becoming the antagonist and being called the son of the devil? Huh? I know you guys are wondering why the hell has it taken me this long to review this movie? Well, I thought since it's close to Halloween, might as well review it. Hehe. Yeah, literally, it's close. Oh yeah, and if you have not seen Shin Godzilla today, get off your fucking ass because today is the last day to see it. See this movie before it goes away. And then you will have to wait for it to come on DVD. God, I feel like the suit's getting too tight for me. So, we pick off where Vlad just went full-blown Dracula and says, "Come on, we're gonna go get my son back." After he does, the other vampires decide, "Oh, let's kill his son too while we're at it." And I have to mention this is by Universal. If Universal sues me or puts a copyright notice on my channel because I'm reviewing their good movie. I'll just take the review down and the announcement. I've been given rights to review any copyrighted material as long as it's in fair use. Now, when I first found this, it was like there was a Blu-ray DVD combo set or just the original with no Blu-ray DVD extras. Here's what the extras offer: bonus features, and then there's the exclusive. Alternate opening with commentary, deleted scenes with commentary, the Land of Dracula interactive map, bonus features. Day in the Life, Luke Evans' Dracula Retold, Slain 1000. And then there's featured commentary. I've not seen this movie with commentary. There are very few movies I will see with commentary. Deadpool is one of them. I will see that movie with commentary. And speaking of Deadpool, that's another review I might do later in the month. But the Shin Godzilla video was perfect for the month of October. I'm just checking the site to see how many views that video got alone. Damn, 147. Thanks a lot, guys. I made that video 6 days ago, and I'm glad I did. Let's see now. But if you want to watch this movie for yourself, I highly recommend it because you will understand. First, it's a prequel to everything. Like, it's a prequel to the Castlevania video games. It's a prequel to Bram Stoker's Dracula. Because Dracula didn't just randomly appear out of nowhere. He had to have been created by someone or something. And this movie is the basic proof. It says here on the line, every bloodline has a beginning. I don't think the Legend of Zelda timeline has a beginning. But movies do. This movie is the perfect timeline for the Dracula franchise. It's a perfect way of, to me, I think it's the best way possible to start a franchise. This could be canon to the, I know it's in 1462, which means it takes the year before Bram Stoker's Dracula book and movie. I've never watched the Blu-ray version of the movie. And apparently the Dracula, his only weakness is bright sun, silver, and the cross. Literally, those are the only things Dracula is afraid of. Bright sun, silver, and the cross. But when one of Vlad's friends cuts open a hole so bright that it makes Vlad start peeling off his skin and showing his true form, people start raging about, he's the devil, he's the devil, he's the devil, the devil's in him. I was about to scream and take out the movie, saying, shut the fuck up, he's doing this to save you bastards. Why don't they never gave him time to explain himself. The Transylvanians never gave Vlad time to explain. He said, "You think you're alive because you can fight? You are alive because of what I did to save you." Watch the movie. It actually yells better than me. But anyway, Vlad does this after he has the entire. He does this when he needed to have time to go get his son back. He literally put the sky in darkness long enough to get his son back. You must have had enormous amounts of power, Dracula. But after his son was taken away by the guy that held the cross, he went like this. He's able to move the dark clouds whenever he wants. Wow. And his son now rules Transylvania. Somewhere in Transylvania, Vlad or Dracula lives on and lurks. But the guy was like this. Let the games begin. I just saw the guy doing this. That was creepy as fuck in that movie. It was creepy as fuck when he was just like this on the table. With those razor sharp nails. And the only way he could tell that Vlad was desperate enough was to do this and taste Vlad's blood. Apparently this vampire that gave Vlad temporary powers and then permanent powers, he was tricked by someone else to live in that cave for an eternity. Wow. Balls of steel. An eternity is a long ass time. And whenever people wore gold armor, I was thinking, oh my god, gold armor is probably the weakest armor in everything, including video games and movies. You guys type in the comments below if gold armor or silver armor, or there was no diamond armor because I never saw one bit of diamond in this movie. Tell me if silver armor or gold armor is better. You, the viewers, choose which armor is better, gold or silver. And I will stop the review there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And as always, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button or the thumbs down button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.